Check, check, check. Hello, people. It's Michael here. Welcome to the live stream. I am just doing a little bit of housekeeping, so if you could just bear with me just a second and I'll be ready to go. Okay, so today's live stream is a Q&A. I get lots of questions from people. Oh, by the way, first things first, a little bit of housekeeping. Come on, the Arsenal. You all know, all you Tottenham fans, look at that. All you Tottenham fans, you know North London is red. I'll just a little bit of something for you Tottenham fans to have a look at. Just have a look at this, people. See that, people? Tottenham 1, Arsenal 4. Anyway, let's get into the Q&A. I get lots of questions, loads of different kinds of questions from YouTube. I get questions from Instagram. I get questions from TikTok. So I'm going to go through a few of these questions and give you answers. Also, if you got questions that you want me to answer right now, just put in the comments, and hopefully I'll be able to answer it straight away for you. So the first question is from someone called EJS8238. What's your day job that allows you to pay for all your bills? Well, I'm sure some of you have noticed in the past I've done a few videos and I've had on like a blue shirt on. I've had a black Stansted Airport jacket on. I work in security at Stansted Airport. I've actually had quite a few people come through the airport saying that they recognise me from my videos and they've come up to say hello to me. So yeah, that's I work in security. Not that allows me to pay for all the all the videos that I make, but every little bit helps, people. Okay, so the next question I've got is from K Kitty. Do you like American food? Yeah, I do actually. I like burgers. I like hot dogs. I actually like pancakes, which the big American pancakes. I like those. I like ribs. I love ribs. I love like the ribs where the meat just comes off the bone and you, yeah. I love ribs. I definitely love American food. Okay, next question coming up is from Josh YYYD1. Why are you so boring? I don't know, Josh. You tell me. Why am I so boring? I guess that's just me. I'm not a scream and shout person. I'm just chilled out. Just boring. I guess it's from my age. I'm not the age of like the 20s, late 20s, teenagers or whatever. I'm just me. Okay, next question. Next question comes from Red Art. Are you a big fan of the Bulls? I grew up watching MJ play the championships. I grew up in the suburbs of Chicago. Um, I guess that's because you see me wearing my Chicago Bulls onesie. Actually, that was a Christmas present from her indoors, the missus. She bought that for me for Christmas. So I I wasn't a great basketball fan, to be perfectly honest. I was more, when I was younger, I was more into um, American football, of all American sports. In fact, my team at the time was the Raiders because they won the Super Bowl back in the day. That's a long, long time ago. That's when I first started getting into American football. Okay, next question, people, is what made you start your channel? Um, that's an interesting one, actually. I guess I started because I like food, and I'm quite how can I put it? I'm quite technologically minded, and I just thought, yeah, why not mix the two? You know, show people my love for food. And I was watching, I remember watching a few years back, probably about 3 years back, a guy who I consider the OG of the food channels, Gary Eats. I watched his videos and I loved his videos. I loved, in fact, I still love his videos. He's really, if you haven't subscribed to his channel, go to his channel and watch, his videos. He's so authentic. He's just natural, and I thought to myself, yeah, why not? I mean, why not? That's that's the question. Why not? Okay, next question. Okay, Shelton J, what kind of work do you do? I've answered that already. I work in security at Stansted Airport. Will, favourite Premier League team? The Arsenal, people. Get in there. If I can get my hat on properly. The Arsenal. Hopefully, this will be our year. I mean, we've got to win something this year. We've been close for the last 3 years, but this year we've got a strong squad. Hopefully we'll win something this year. I also support a lower league team, actually. I support Leyton Orient. The reason I support Leyton Orient, twofold. I don't live that far from Leyton Orient. It's sometimes, well, not sometimes. It's really difficult to get Arsenal tickets. Yeah, I'm a member. I'm a red member of Arsenal. So anytime match ticket come out, you have to go into a ballot, and I can never get tickets. The last match I went to was when we beat Man City 5-1. That was the last match I could get tickets to. That's ridiculous, And tickets are really expensive. That's why I go to Leyton Orient to watch football. There, it's really easy to get tickets at Leyton Orient, and their tickets are cheap. I mean, you can get a decent ticket for £25. I mean, can you believe that? You won't be able to get a ticket for Arsenal for £75. Tickets are so expensive. Okay, next question. The next question is from, let's have a look. Next question is from Ibrahim. Do you watch football? Okay. Yes, I do watch football. I watch a lot of football. Football that I love watching now, one of the leagues that I love watching is the Spanish League. One of the reasons I love watching the Spanish League football is because a lot of when you watch the football, it's just like, sunny, the weather's really nice, and, it just makes me wish that I was over there, in the sunshine, particularly when you look outside, it's cold, damp, in London. All right, next question, people. what made you start videos? Okay, I've already that was from Tagan Nura Helmer 17. I've already answered that. So um, basically, I love food. I watched Gary Eats a lot. I loved his videos. Yeah. Uh, Also, there's another guy that I watched his videos, and I've actually done a couple of collaborations with him. He's called Teflon Travels. If you haven't been to his channel, his YouTube, he's got YouTube and he's got TikTok channel. He does some really authentic videos. He actually travels all over the world. He does a lot of videos in the UK, but he travels all over the world. He goes to the Caribbean a lot. A lot of his videos are more centered around like Caribbean and African food, that kind of food. But his videos are really good. I love his videos, and I always watch his videos. So if you haven't seen any of his videos, in fact, I'm gonna and go over to his channel. I'll see if I can show his channel in a minute. Just hold on 1 second. Teflon Travels is his name. Alright, let's see if I can pull up his channel. Here we go. Alright, that's his channel there. Teflon Travels. I think one of his latest videos is Pure Cane Peckham, where he actually reviews a place that does sugar cane. And yeah, he's awesome. So go over and show him some love, people. All right, people. Next question I have is, let's try that. All right, people. If it's from Kairon. If you had to travel to a country for a culinary experience, where would you go? That's a difficult one because there's so many countries that are really nice, where their food is really nice. But I think right at this moment, if I was to travel somewhere to go, to a country, it would be Italy. In fact, I'm actually looking to see if I can go to Italy, maybe around about June, sometime like that, because I love Italian food. I went to Genoa, around about 18 months ago. I went with my son, and this is 18 months ago, people. I had pizza out there, and since I've come back, I haven't had pizza in the UK because it just doesn't hit right anymore. I mean, the pizza that I had over there, it was just so delicious. I mean, it was unreal. It was unreal. Anyway, people, let me go and have a quick look at some of the comments. What's the most you have paid for a meal anywhere? That is from Philly. The most I've paid for a meal, I think the most I've paid for a meal is around about when I went to Bacchanalia, and that was in the region of about 250 quid. Yeah, I think when I went to Bacchanalia, that's the most that I've paid for a meal. I don't actually, I mean, as you can see from my channel, I tend to go to more lower to medium price places. Once in a while I do go to high-end places. I've been to Gordon Ramsay's Lucky Cat, that was, ooh, that was probably about 150 quid or something like that. So yeah, I do. I don't mind spending money if it's good quality. In fact, her indoors, she likes spending money. I mean, she loves going to high-end, what I call hoity-toity places. She goes there with her sister a lot, actually, which is good because then, you know, the money comes from her wallet, not mine. Anyway, yeah, I don't mind going places like that. Where else have we got? Oh, yes. I'm looking over here on my phone, by the way. Um, LBBEAFC. We battered Spurs. 10 games to go. Let's not bottle it as usual. We ain't gonna bottle it, people. We are gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league. Trust me on that. And when we do win the league, actually, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna celebrate with a couple of people. I'm gonna take you. I'll do a competition, and I'll take you when we win the league. I'm gonna take you somewhere special where you have something really. You have nice crowd people. It's probably gonna be the Arsenal canteen or something like that. Okay, next question, people. What would you say is a requirement for a full English to be considered good? Come on, people. That's easy. Let me give you a clue. I'm going to give you a clue here, people. I start with my sausage. You see that? I got mugs there on my website. If you want to get a mug, ceramic mug, I always start with my sausage, or a placemat. As usual, I start with my sausage. You need to have a good sausage, people. If you ain't got a good, it doesn't even have to be a Cumberland sausage, but it has to be a decent, nice, thick sausage. After that, well, bacon needs to be good. Baked beans, the baked beans, I don't like too much, too sugary baked beans. To be honest, I don't like baked beans. You know when you have baked beans and they say no sugar baked beans. Nah, it has to be. I mean, Branston baked beans for me is the daddy. After that, you get Heinz. Anyway, that's that. Let's go to the next question. Next question is from Colours. You seem a bit of you seem a bit of a sausage connoisseur. So curious to what brand of sausage do you eat at home? When I can get it, I eat a brand called the Black Farmer. He's got a farm I think it's in Devon, and he supplies supermarkets like Tesco's and Sainsbury's and places like that. They're really, really thick, nice, meaty sausages. Sometimes, if I can't get that, I might go for Heck. I don't like the chicken ones. It's got to be, like the Heck pork sausages, whatever. But yeah, they're the brands that I will go for. If you know any other brand of sausage that you think is worth me trying, put in the comments, people, and let me have a look. Okay. Alright. Somebody just mentioned the audio is a bit echoey and sounds robotic, Michael. Okay, I'm going to try and do something about that. Just 1 second, people. It might be that the volume is too high. Just going to check something, people. I mean, it's the first time I've done... okay, what do you reckon about that? Does that sound better? Let me know, people. Does that sound better, or is that still too echoey? People, Aussie Bristol, he isn't reading the YouTube comments, the nonce. I am reading the YouTube comments, but I've also got a list of comments here. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to take my phone with the YouTube comments here, and I'm going to put it in front of me, and I'm going to read the comments from there. All right. Oh, also, people, tell me about the order. Is it any good? What do you think of food bloggers on YouTube using Philly Ashned? What do you think of food bloggers on YouTube using clickbait thumbnails? This has obviously been brought up in comments by one of my subscribers. He made a comment about a video that I put out a couple of days ago, and I used a AI thumbnail on that video. It was a picture of me, and behind me it was like I was in a Chinese restaurant. I wasn't. It was an AI video, and he mentioned that, oh, AI stop using AI thumbnails, blah 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 blah. People, I've made, how many videos have I made? I've made over 150 videos, and out of all those videos, I've probably had maybe 5 thumbnails that have been AI generated. Most of the videos are stills from, most of the thumbnails are stills from videos that I've made. So it's not a big thing. It doesn't bother me. I mean, 10 years from now, you know, AI is going to be a lot bigger than what it was, and it doesn't bother me. All right, please could you review a Sri Lankan restaurant? That's from Chick Selsna. I could do. Do you want to send me a message with your recommendation, and or at least a couple of places, and I'll choose one and go and have a look at it. Has any restaurant you have been at tried to stop you from filming, or tried to bribe you for a good review? Okay. I've been somewhere where they stopped. Only one place, mind you, where I've been, where they stopped me from filming, and it was a place. It was in a place in London, and this place, it had a recommendation of being one of the worst places in the UK, in London, one of the worst, really bad places. So I thought, why not go and have a look myself and see whether it's true or not. I mean, because anywhere I go, I give my own honest opinion. I don't give anyone else's opinion. I just give what I think myself. And by the way, people, everywhere I go, I don't take sponsorship from anybody. I don't tell people that I'm coming. I don't let them, I don't let them know in advance I'm coming. I just rock up, and everything I eat, I pay the bill in full. I don't ask for anything, and I don't expect anything. I've had loads of people come to me, contact me, saying, "Oh, can you come and review a restaurant? We'll give you a free meal for two. Just come to our restaurant and review it." Or I've had people come, and offer me some money to come and review their restaurant. But for me, that is kind of like, it's not a thing for me, because I want to give my own honest opinion. I don't want to go somewhere where they know that I'm coming and make extra effort just because someone's coming to film them. I want to see how it would be if you rocked up there, if you went there, just as a customer, and the experience and the food. That's how it is. All right, let's go to okay. Phone Fred, watching from Atlanta, Georgia. What's the best place for English breakfast in London area? Also, what's the best place to eat Afro-Caribbean food for dinner? All right, let's try. First of all, the best place for English breakfast in London. The best place that I've been to is it's a place in Acton, and it's called Cafe Paolo's. That's the best, the very best place that I've been to when I consider what you get and how much you pay, the value. That for me is number one. It's, you know, definitely for me that's the best place. Other places that you go to, I mean, a great recommendation for me would be Ipalichi's in Bethnal Green Road. One of the reasons is because that's a family restaurant. They've been going for over 100 years. The people there, they treat you like family. I mean, they call me Idris Elba. I wonder why. They just treat you like family. They're so nice, and the breakfast there is so filling. When you have one day I had their big breakfast. Couldn't finish it. It was that big. You know, their breakfast is quality. Another place is the Regency Cafe in that's in around Pimlico. That's a really good place as well. Afro-Caribbean food for dinner. A few places that I've been to. There's a place that I went to not that long ago that I really enjoyed. Some people were saying, "Oh, it's not as great as other places, or it's not as good as it was." It was when I went to Cotton's in Shoreditch. That was really good. There's another place that I went to in Clapton, and it's called Jerk. Let me Google this. I've got to find this out, people. Jerk. Okay, yeah. All right, people. It's called the Jerk Grill, and it's in Clapton. Really nice. The jerk chicken. Oh, the jerk wings. It is delicious. I mean, I can't rate that highly enough. Really nice. People, if you want, nice Caribbean food, yep, you could do a lot worse than. And it's a very small business, so it's nice if you could patronise them. They're in Lower Clapton Road. I think they're called JFB Jerk Grill. Really nice place. Alrighty, people. The next question. Hey Michael, when are you going to Niger? That's my man Dame Tremont. And will you film some food? Alright. I hope you and the missus is well, by the way. I'm going to Nigeria in the end of April and the beginning of May. Already booked my tickets. I'm going with her indoors. We're going to go over there. We're going to have some nice food. We're going to go to local spots, like really where the working man and working woman goes to eat, nice, proper Nigerian food. Amala, eba, pounded yam, egusi soup, a fufu. We're going to have all that. We'll eat all that. Jollof rice, of course. Nigerian jollof rice, people. Not Ghanaian jollof rice. Not Senegalese jollof rice. We're talking the authentic Nigerian proper jollof. Alright, people. Let me go to a few more questions that people have asked. Let's go to, will you be coming to Worthing? This is a question by Matty Pakai. I don't know. Tell me what's in Worthing. Tell me what's you know, recommend some places for me, and yeah, I'll probably pop down there. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have quite a few a lot more time to go around soon. You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first. So that's my secret. I'm gonna have quite a bit of time to go around soon. So I will probably be going around the country, ask for recommendations, and yeah, for sure. All right, next question, people, is from the Ragged Trousered. What do you consider to be the top three cafes in London for a traditional full English breakfast based on food quality, traditional feel and value? Okay, I've already answered that, but I will reiterate that. Cafe Paolo, Ipolici's, and Regency Cafe. They will be the three. I will give an honourable mention to a place in Walthamstow. It's in Walthamstow Market, and it's called Copperfields Cafe. Now, the reason I give that is because their, you know, their menu, it's just such good value. You go and have, if they do like a full English, which would be sausage, black pudding, baked beans, bacon, egg, tomato, toast, and I think a cup of tea. That's about £11 in London, people. £11. I mean, I know people from up north will say £11. That's expensive. It's not expensive in London, people. That is really, really, really good value in London. So yeah, Copperfields Cafe in Walthamstow. If you're around that area, go down there and show them some love. They are really. It's a nice family cafe, and they treat people. They just treat people like they've known you all their life. They treat you so nice, you know, and you know when you go in there and it's like, oh, you having your regular, sir, you know, that kind of thing. That's how they are. They know, you know, they know people. All right, let's go into YouTube and see some more questions. Okay, Reese McAndrew says, "Hi, love your content. Hope you're doing good. Do you think you will do any videos more up north like Yorkshire to try some fish and chips?" Yes, I will. Hopefully, I'm planning on doing that late this year. So when the sun comes out a bit, you know, I'll be travelling around the UK a bit more. Yeah, for sure I will. If you got any recommendations, drop me a message or put it in the comments, and for sure I'll definitely be doing that. All right, people. Kisha Stella Thambi, love your videos. How's your merch doing? Are new things coming up? Yeah, I got things in the pipeline. Definitely got things in the pipeline, and the merch is going, you know, little by little. You know, if people, if you want to help the channel out, if you you know, if you want to help my channel out, go to my website michaelspites.com and just get some merch from there. You know, you can get some placemats, you can get some cups, you can get a key ring, you can get a nice water bottle. Look at that, people. As usual, I start with my sausage. That's my placemat. Every time I have a cup of coffee in the morning, I put it on my desk, put my cup there, put my cup there, and ready to go. So people, if you want to help the channel out, go to michaelspites.com and you know, order order a cup or order something. You can even do it from YouTube. Actually, at the bottom of the video, you'll probably see a link to the to my merch. Definitely. Alrighty, people. Next question. This is not a question. This is from Ozzy in Bristol. Ozzy in Bristol. He's trying to get around the YouTube algorithm by putting offensive words on, as in nonce. Ozzy, have something better to say. Just enjoy your life. You don't need to be a hater. If you want to be a hater, fair enough. But enjoy your life. Hi from Bangladesh, Dewarima. Hi to you. All right, Georgia. All right. Do you know Bangladesh? Yes, I do know Bangladesh. All right. Let's go to another. Let's go to another question. See. Let's see. Huh, Willie. You don't need to ask that question. Okay, I've done all those. I've answered those questions. Okay, you seem okay. I've answered that one as well. Let's go down a bit further and see if there are any more. Okay, I haven't answered this question, and this question is, oh yeah, I have answered that question. Okay. Oh, okay. This one. This is interesting. This question here. Question by Azatich. What's the worst place you've ever eaten at? Okay, there was a place not far from where I live where I went to have some Greek food. I went to have some Greek food and it was not great. It was not great at all. Didn't enjoy it. It was, to be honest, it was rubbish. And I'm honest with people. It's rubbish. I also went to somewhere in Walthamstow Market. I didn't actually do a video of it. I just went for breakfast and it was awful. The service was terrible. The food was terrible. Overpriced. Rubbish. I should have done a video of it actually. It was that bad. All right, next question. Let's see this question. Next question is Tracksuit Dan, number 1, aka Moist Dan, Orient or Arsenal. All I want to know. Tracksuit Dan is both. It's both. One for a lower league and one for the Prem. But having said that, I like to give my money to the Orient because they need it more. That's why I like to buy their merch. I like to go and buy tickets. My grandson went to Orient. I took my grandson to Orient for the first time. Let me show you what he did. I'm going to show you what they did. I took my grandson to the Orient for the first time. This was in November. And this is what they did. Look, Leighton Orient Football Club, first game certificate. This is to certify that Carter attended their first Leighton Orient game and is now part of the Orient family. That's how to treat your supporters, people. That's how to treat your supporters. So I like to give my money to Orient. To be honest, Arsenal don't need my money. They get so much money from sponsorship and from all these TV channels, Sky, TNT, whatever. They don't need my money. Orient is the club that needs my money more than Arsenal. So if it's money, I'll give to Arsenal. I'll give to Orient. Alrighty, people. let's see. We got any more questions on YouTube? This guy, Matt. I'm gonna at Matt. He's from Jamaica. He's got a Jamaican flag, and he must have been smoking the buju, because this is his question. He says, "Do you think Arsenal were lucky today? We beat Tottenham 4-1, and they were lucky to get one." And he asked, "Do I think that we were lucky?" No, no, no. Tottenham were lucky that it was only 4-1. Trust me. And Tottenham are seriously in trouble. But I'll tell you, they might be going down, people. If they go down, when will be the next St. Tottenham's Day? I don't know. Anyway, people, would you be up? Okay. Would you meet up with followers to grab some food if they were big fans of yours? People, you don't have to be big fans with me. I'd meet up with my followers for sure. In fact, I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do a couple of meetups. I'll arrange. I'll make a video, inviting people to, put a suggestion of where they would like to go, and I will choose 2 people to take out to that place, and we'll make a video together. Tell people what we both will think of the food, and I will pay for all the food. So yeah, it's something that I'm going to do. I'm laughing at Matt M. He's so sore. He says a bunch of divers. Tottenham is in the mud, people. What can I say? Anyway, it's sometimes football is so tribalistic. Football brings people together, and it also, gets people angry. Sometimes, but it's a beautiful game, and it's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful game when you're winning. When you're not so good, it's not that great. I mean, Arsenal over the last, say, 15 plus years have been struggling. Arsenal's goal over the last, say, 15, 20 years is just to try and be a top 4 team. They're never challenging for the league, never. Until Mikel Arteta came in, it was always just top 4, top 4, top 4. They were struggling. And being a supporter, it was like, a lot of the time you just had the heart ripped out of you. You just, after a while, you just, it's just another loss. It's just another loss. And you just took it, But when you can win, I mean, you go and ask Newcastle fans, and you go and ask Crystal Palace fans how they felt last season when they won what they won, those cups that they won. They're fans that they would have thought that they would never ever win anything like that. Look at when Leicester won the league. They never ever dreamed of winning a league. It was just such a wonderful thing for them. Football football can be amazing. It can also be cruel as well. But that's it. Did you manage to visit? Okay. Explorer SS. Yeah, he said something here. He's asking me a question. Did you manage to visit Norman's Cafe before it closed down for good? It's funny you should say that, because I actually cycled down there to do a video on the day that they were closing, but the queue was so long that I just didn't do it. And no, I never went there. I never visited there. I heard quite a lot about it, but never been. All right, let's see. Let's see another question. All right, Steady 75, who's a hammer. He's a West Ham fan. I was just about to say he's a happy hammer. He's probably not a happy hammer at the moment. He might be a happy hammer at the end of the season, the way they're picking up. So hopefully, I like West Ham. I like West Ham as a club. Um, in fact, back in the day, um, quite some time ago, Frank Lampard Senior used to be my landlord, and he used to get me tickets to go and see West Ham every now and then. But Steady Eddie says, "What's your favourite pie and mash shop?" All right, my favourite pie and mash shop. I got two. One is G Kelly in Roman Road. Their pie and mash is fantastic, but the piece de resistance for me is the apple crumble. Oh, delicious. And the other one is Maureen's, which is in Plaistow. And their pie and mash is top notch. And if you're not a liquor fan, they do gravy as well. But they also do a fantastic salt beef bagel. It's awesome. So, Steady, what's your what's your favourite pie and mash shop, by the way? All right. Next question is from oh, my next question is from Zarella Almangian. How come I've never seen you smile? Is it really that bleak out there? You probably haven't watched that many of my videos. I smile a lot. The reason I smile is manyfold. I smile because I have good health. I smile because I have a wonderful family. Erin Dawes is wonderful. I have to give her that. My son and my daughter, they are awesome. I love them to bits. In fact, my son, I'm going to show you something that my son bought me. And this gift that he bought me is so special. For me, it's better than if he bought me like a Rolex watch or something like that. This is better than that. This book, he bought me a book. It's called Dad, I Want to Hear Your Story. A father's guided journal to share his life and his love. And basically what it is, it's a journal to for me to fill out from my youngest times, like when I was a baby, through my teenage years, my adult years, what was it like to be a parent, my first love, just my life journal. I fill it out and then I hand it to my son so he can know more about me as I am now, as I was before, and as I was as a baby. So that is, I've been filling that out, and son, if you're watching, it's going to take me a while to finish it, but I will finish it, trust me, and then I'll hand it over to you, and then that's hopefully when you have children, you will do one for them as well. But yeah, I got grandkids as well. I got two grandkids. Sorry, three grandkids. I got a new one that's just popped out not too long ago. But yeah. As I said, family wonderful. I've got good health. I do lots of things that I enjoy. I enjoy eating out. I enjoy traveling. I travel as much as I can with the missus. I travel sometimes on my own. Once in a while I travel somewhere with my son. We might go to Greece or wherever. Yeah. So I've got a lot to smile about, and I've got people who I've never met, thousands of people who I've never met, that say nice things about me just because they see me and they see what I do on YouTube, they see what I do on Instagram, they see what I do on TikTok, and they say nice things about me. And I don't know you from Adam, but all the love is appreciated. I mean, I know on social media you get people who just want to be nasty for nasty's sake, but it doesn't bother me. I mean, my motto in life is I don't worry about things that I can't change. If it's something that I can't change, I don't worry about it, people. That's me. Yeah. All right. Let's see if there's any other questions down here. Liam John, are you ever going to Newcastle? Yeah, hopefully. I've been to South Shields before, a long time ago, and I'll tell you what, the Geordies, they're crazy. Freezing in South Shields, and they're walking around in t-shirts. I mean, I need triple thermals going out there, and they're walking around in t-shirts, people. The men and the women, they're crazy, but they're lovely people, really friendly people, the Geordies and the Mackhams, you know, really nice people. So yeah, I will go up to Newcastle at some stage. What else? Let me see if I've got any more. Have you tried Bangladesh food? Yes, I have. I have tried Bangladesh food, and it was nice. Really nice. Nice spices, nice flavours. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, people, I've been on for about 52 minutes now, and I've just been chatting to you guys, and I've really enjoyed the conversation that I've had with you guys. So, people, this is something that I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to be doing a live stream, maybe once every month or once every 2 months. Different things. I've got different things planned for the channel. It's not just going to be, you know, you see me go out and stuff my face, you know, and enjoy myself. There will be other things. I'll be doing, as I said, I'll be doing meetups with some of you guys. You know, if you're around, I mean, obviously, initially it will probably have to be London based, so you'd have to be in London. And to be honest with you, you could be anybody. It doesn't even matter if you're a Tottenham fan, because I know you need some feeding. You know, you need some cheering up. You know, if you're a Tottenham fan at the moment, I'll be there for you. Don't worry, I'll be there for you. But yeah, I've got loads of things planned. But people, what I would ask you, like the video, people. It helps. It does help, and you know, you can always put comments below. And if you want to support the channel, people, get some merch. Get some merch. You know, I mean, imagine you're just sitting at home with your missus or your mister. In fact, if you're sitting with your mister and you're a woman, you know, and you get a cup and it says, as usual, I start with my sausage. That might be telling him something, people. Anyway, people, I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. I've enjoyed it myself, and you know, it would be great if you hit that like button if you like the video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please, people, please do so. And if there's anything that you'd like to see in future, please put in the comments below, people. And I'll see you next time.